A few months ago, when I came back from my travels to Descartajo, and when a plane was descending to land, I saw my home through the airplane window. I immediately became curious about how high above my house we had flown. Or in other words, if we give these points those names, what is the height of point C? I heard from the pilot that the plane had started to descend 200 kilometers from the airport. I have also heard somewhere that planes normally fly on a height of 10 kilometers. I calculated with Google Maps that I live about 160 kilometers from the airport. So, what are we going to do? Well, we'll try to find the equation of the line AB. This equation will make it easier to find the second coordinate of C. What do we know about the line AB? Well, A is a point on the line, and its coordinate is minus 210. And B is also a point on the line, and its coordinate is the origin, or in other words, 0, 0. Thus, there are two given points on the line. We've seen this formula in the past lesson. We can't use it now because we don't have the gradient of the line. However, a few weeks ago, we've seen another formula with which we could determine the slope of a line when we had two given points on the line. This formula, and if we combine those two formulas, we get a new, bigger formula. In this formula are x1 and y1 the coordinates of the first given point, and are x2 and y2 the coordinates of the second given point. Now we fill everything in. Y minus y1 becomes y minus 10, y2 minus y1 becomes 0 minus 10, x2 minus x1 becomes 0 minus 200 or 0 plus 200, and x minus x1 becomes x minus 200 or x plus 200. Now, we will first get rid of the fraction. 0 minus 10 is equal to minus 10, and 0 plus 200 is equal to 200, and then minus 10 divided by 200 is equal to minus 1/20. Now we'll get rid of the brackets. Minus 1/20 times x plus 200 is equal to minus 1/20x minus 1/20 times 200, and minus 1/20 times 200 is equal to minus 10. Now we'll make sure that only y is left on the left side of the equation. For this, we are going to move the left minus 10 to the other side, which becomes plus 10. Minus 10 plus 10 cancels each other out, so we are left with y equals minus 1/20 x. This is the equation of the line. If we draw this line, we can see that the line does indeed lay on our original line. Now, we still don't have an answer to our question. What was the height on which I flew above my home? Or, in other words, what is the y-coordinate of point C? Well, we know that the x-coordinate is minus 160, and we know that the equation of the line on which C lies, which is the line AB. This means that we can fill in the x-coordinate in that equation. This gives us y equals minus 1/20 times minus 160. Minus times minus gives us a plus, and 160 divided by 20 is 8, so y is 8, or in other words, I flew 8 kilometers high above my house.